Okay. Rage. But yeah, we should be live now. Unfortunately, Windows forced an update last night, and it interrupted rendering and all kinds of stuff for me, so I'm irritated at it, and also reset all my audio settings. Yay. But anyway, we're continuing on with Legend of Dragoon, so let's get up there and get going. I do need to fix a few things whenever it comes to my bot and stuff, but we should be fine either way. If I can actually turn the volume down in my headphones to more like what you guys are hearing, I'll be very happy. I am the head of the First Knighthood, Lavit Slanbert. I am back from the field, and I'm going to open something real quick so you're going to hear crinkles. Oh no, because we've got a lot of dialogue, and I'm going to grab myself a tiny little snack before we do that. Kind of sliding in sideways this morning. Hopefully everyone is doing all right. Oh, Lavit, I was feeling uneasy because I heard you were missing. Please make yourself comfortable, everyone. And they plan the military approach, I guess. Find out very shortly. That's unfortunate. Albert couldn't see to his affairs of state, so basically the kingdom stopped running itself because a knight died. Lavitz is a friend from my childhood as well as a master of martial arts. I mean, he's a spearman. Yeah, we know all this. That he was captured, sent to Helena after the thing was wiped out. And everything should be good. And we've got Dart and Shauna there from Celeste. You know, the place that was recently wiped off the map. I need $1 million so I can go buy a bunch of better gear. She's not going to let you do it, Dart. So they could go after Shauna anytime, and when I think of it... Yes, he brought you here to lock you up behind walls and doors. I've been working towards that. There's nothing we can do about the time we were apart, but I want to be with you forever. That weird, awkward crush. Imperial Sandora obtained the force called the Dragon. A force called the Dragon, and went on the offensive. We are holding the battle line in Hoax, but if the Dragon can fly at low altitudes and directly attack the castle, we cannot defend it even with high ramparts. Not ramparts! There's no place safe in Serdio now. Besides, you do know how she feels about you, don't you? You know, the lady that Albert has never met before, and he's already prescribing her emotions? She was 13 when he left. She hasn't seen him in 5 years. Of course, there are people I know that I haven't seen in 5 years, so I can't judge that much, I guess. But everyone I know that I haven't seen in 5 years is closer to my age. It is filled with all the legends and history of the continent of Endinus. Black monster? You don't say. The monster that attacked Neat 18 years ago. The only thing I know is that he deprived me of my parents. So, the black monster attacked Neat 18 years ago. The war started 20 years ago. I want to hear everything. Please tell me about it. And yeah, there's hardly anything left about him. Everything that was related to him was reduced to ashes. Wonder if the Black Devil could be the guy in the back dressed in all black. Black monster is called the devil that disobeyed the great existence, and it is also known for devouring God. Shows up in history beginning 11,000 years ago. You're exactly right, Your Majesty. Instead, I would tell you the story of the Dragon campaign. I forget if this is voice acted or not.
As if they were gods, Winglies ruled over all creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury. Then a gust of wind blew throughout the lands, spreading the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor. Their bravery inspired people to take up arms. Thus began the Dragon Campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered countless injuries and fatalities. After a long period of suffering, it was the humans who acquired the future. The Age of Humans had begun.
Not the Age of Humans. Why is it always turning into the Age of Humans? We don't live that long. The Black Monster appeared after the Dragon Campaign, yada yada yada. Probably as a result of the Dragon Campaign. Time for the war meeting. Tell them we will come soon. Will we now? Oh my. This war will be a particularly harsh one for those who no longer have a home to return to. The castle's very quiet now. It is the best place to think about your future. Well, there's a place with a great view next to this room. Go enjoy yourselves. You should go hang out with her. Masterful observation skills. We'll send Lavitz to you. Okay. I don't know if we can actually go up here to this. Will he let me? Yes. We can go check out this guy. Although there's nothing we can really do in here. I don't think there's any treasure in here. You are the brave man from Celeste, but this is the chamber of His Majesty King Albert. You are not allowed to go in. Yeah, but what's in here? Oh yeah, it's a stupid slide. Get ready for me to run back in like a moron. Why, who in this world was so fascinated with slides? I know we encounter one later as well. We had the slide in the cave. We're very much into slip and slides. We're like Chutes and Ladders, the RPG. Hello, Shauna. How are you doing? From here, we can see all of Basil. Might we even be able to see Celeste? Celeste is over the mountain. Besides, we cannot see it anyway because we are so far. Hope everybody is safe. That's a long distance to travel if you can't see it from the height of a castle. Especially considering it looks like we are on the high ground with the exception of a mountain. Most of the people in the village are safe. Except for the people we saw that died. Yes, dead people. Such a shame. We'll never hear their names again. Oh god, now I'm just thinking of Baldur's Gate, because that's actually one of the character's voice actor things. Oh no. I'm relieved to hear that. But it will take time to rebuild the village, of course. I can meet everybody again. But we have bad news. What's that? Sandora's now... Oh yeah, they're planning to use the dragon for the offensive on Hoax. Be total genocide! Our role as knighthood is to stop it. I'm heading to Hoax now. Maintaining the battle line will determine the future of Basil. Basil. I'll go with you. I believed it was something I had to complete by myself, even if I had to leave Shauna and the people of the village behind. I mean, she is just a people of the village, unless you're creepy. But when I came back, look at this. I almost lost my hometown again. I'm going to hoax with you. I don't want to see any more senseless bloodshed. We have to end war first. Yeah, kind of a given. Of course, I'm going too. I cannot stand the war either. I can fight too. Can you now? Then let's go to Bale now. There are item shops, weapon shops, and my home. Please meet my mother. She will be happy because she hasn't had a guest for a while. Yes. Meet my mother. She likes guests. Why does Dole desire Shauna even if it means destroying Celeste? There are many things strange about it. Well, he wants her because she's a Dragoon, but you guys don't know that yet. Who could it be? Could it be the same person manipulating you? Maybe. It's all up to Lloyd. I mean, we're already technically in the room, so you saying that doesn't really matter. Doesn't even matter to me. We do need to sell some stuff on the way out. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else in this castle for us. We've already gotten all the treasure that I'm aware of. So it's time to head out. Now, I don't know how long today's stream is going to be. It might be a short one. I mean, technically, last night's was a short one as well, but it might be a short one because I did not sleep super well. So we're just going to go until I get tired and call it there. So wish me luck for making this an actual 4-hour stream. My goal is 4-hour streams, but I have been trying to get some vitamin B and stuff like that going, so I'm a little less tired and not having to do the whole, let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Do the whole hyper caffeination thing. I'm gonna definitely get rid of the short bow. Are we able to buy that here? No. I don't think dispiriting is that bad though, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and sell it. We're going to be saving up that money. Like a champ. Okay, so we don't have anything there. We just basically have to go to see Lavitz's mom. We have to get the star in... Sorry, what's it called? Stardust? We have to get the Stardust in his house. That'll be number 7. And then we'll run into the person as we're exiting town. We should be fine beyond that. Yes, we also have to do the waddling across the beam thing. Aw, we can't do anything in here until we've met his mom. I was curious if we could get up there on the roof. I'd never tried it before. Oh, Lavitz, it's Lavitz. I was worried because I didn't hear from you for a long time. Oh my. Sandora's resistance was tougher than I thought, but don't worry, we defeated them. Yeah, your late father would be proud to hear that. Would mention that to her. Sorry, but I don't want her to be worried. I mean, she's gonna be worried anyway. You're going into a war zone, though, bud. Why wouldn't she be worried about that? And why does the opposing force actually have a prison on this side of the bridge? Because the bridge is a cutoff point that we can't cross because, yeah, war and stuff like that. but now I'm wondering why they have a prison on the Selena side. John, my son is a little awkward and stubborn, but he's very sweet-natured. He is not. We're leaning into it. We'll ship this. Everybody else seems to be. Oh, please excuse me. Do take good care of Shauna. Is that so? Dart, you're oblivious. And also, this whole relationship thing is funky. You're not a child anymore. Yeah, go have kids. Yeah. Have kids before you die. Foreshadowing. But you can have at least lunch, can't you? It'll be ready soon, honey. Go learn how to cook in one night. This is fine. Well, can we do till... Okay, what can we do till lunch? Practice with our swords? Yes, I'm going to swing my sword around in your house. What's the tut about? It's all in your head. Why don't we take a nap? Shall we help them? What kind of dishes do you make? I can grill a thick piece of meat. It's the best. You can probably cook potatoes too. That's just throwing it in water. Just boil them. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I guess we have no choice. We have to get shown around his house. We didn't look at those other options last time, so it's kind of be one of those things that, we'll check it out. Walk around wherever you'd like, and I'll tell you about it. Okay. Can we actually do anything down here? This place seems to have more odds and ends than last time. I mean, understandable. Okay, so the one in here is rear right. I don't think we can actually go in there. Yeah, that's where the Stardust is. There's nothing we can do in there. And we're going to steal your family's savings of 20 gold. The only thing you got from your father besides your winning attitude. Look, it's your bedroom. No, I was measuring my height. Lavitz was a kid once. Actually, does it tell us how old they are in here? Or do we ever learn how old he is? No, it doesn't. I do wonder how old Lavitz, like, canonically is. I might have to look that up in a wiki. And it's been his mom's room since the war. And then we have the secret place he goes to hide. It's my weak point. What are you doing? Using a ladder how a ladder is intended to be used, my friend. Get over here. Oh, he's gonna show us his treasure. My. Take a look at my treasure. It's a view of the castle. Ah, Indel's castle. I grew up thinking I'll be an admired knight just like my father, and I'll protect this country. Will you now? Your dream came true, young one. You have a very square head. It fits the helmet well. But the reality was much harder than I imagined back then. I feel all the more strongly now how great my father was. To protect this country, I would tear the flesh from my body. It's the same passion you have towards Shauna. Shauna! Oh god, just knowing that he has that malformed face underneath those pixels, I just can't hold back. Because you know the importance of Shauna's life, you can risk your own. You are not a foolish daredevil when you ventured into Helena. Sergio is covered in war clouds now. You are the only one who can protect Shauna. You know that, don't you? Protect her from what? We don't know yet. We haven't gotten informed of this. Food's done. Well, the princess needs us. Does she now? She like a baby sister. As always, your meals are delicious. It's such a nice thing to hear, darling. But I'll be even happier if you settle down with a bride soon. Hello! Dart, Shauna, we need to buy some things before we leave. Let us go! Let me squeeze by you, please. Will she move out of the way if I go out and come back in? Move, mother. Thank you. Number 7. More Stardust. Are you ready to leave? Yes. And we get some jerky. I forgot something. What? You give me luck. Aw, you've grown up while you were away, honey. Our son became a great knight. Say, why don't we stay here for the night? Great. Suffering succotash. Getting all the supplies. Supplies, motherfucker. Some fries. What are some of the other ones? Sunrise, I think, is another one that they'd use. Okay, so we need to go upstairs. Gotta find our grabby hold point. And now we get to hate ourselves. Is this going to involve going into this godforsaken place? Now, I am going to do something. We now have a quick save there. Because I'm going to miss this. I have to do it by sound? Otherwise... Can I please make it? Thank you. Holy hell. Yeah, it's our first healing breeze. Mainly, we wanted the heal all. It's not something I'm going to pass up very often. And I think if I remember correctly, Lady's gonna bump into us on our way out. Hello. Watch yourself. Are you blind or what? Okay. Behave like a man. Don't yell. It's true. Can you be quiet? The baby's crying. Poor baby. She's scared, isn't she? Well, I gotta go, baby. There's no time to waste. If I remember correctly, she's in that house that basically talks about the Stardust back here, if I remember correctly. I looked it up for a minute, but I don't remember for sure. I want to say she's in here. You might hear a little crunchy for a second, because I'm going to actually bring that to the front. So I can look at the list of Stardust that I haven't gotten. Why, yes, she is in here. Hi. What's your name, bud? Oh, we've actually got proper dialogue. Well, well, you must be the man who bumped into me at the entrance of town. Well, perhaps I was a little careless, so we can just forget about it. I was in a hurry because I had something to ask him about. Uh-huh. Heard something about it in a fairy tale. It said that if you collect them all, your wish comes true. I believe it's true. I need some. Hey, why don't you give me the Stardust if you find some? Of course, I didn't say for free. I'll give you something rare that I found in my journey in return for some of them. What do you think? Not bad, huh? You don't have to, but if you happen to find some, remember me, will you? Anything new since then? Hard to find Stardust. I guess I knew it, though. I mean, we found 7. Thanks in advance for the next time. Does it actually still count on here? Yes. Okay. So it's cumulative. I don't think we just screwed ourselves out of items. Maybe we did, but I don't think we did. I could be wrong. That does happen a lot. To refresh that. For some reason, it's not updating. There we go. That's going to be the downside of writing a chat overlay. And also, for some reason, StreamerBot does not want to actually handle whatchamacallits, ads anymore. It can pick up that there's an ad running, but it can't actually run one. And I do set it up to actually run one at the very beginning of stream, so there aren't pre-rolls. Because it's prep and setup time anyway, so why not set it to run an ad then? Because it's not like there's anything happening. And that cuts off a pre-roll ad for 30 minutes. Triple slash. And I think we might have actually gotten him to max level on that now. We can check in just a minute. Bum, 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 bum. So that means that he's going to need to swap over to Volcano, which means we're going to have to start considering counters. What? Nope, he's 3 away. Okay, so 3 more attacks and he's done with that, and we can move on to Volcano. I have to say that I do think my least favorite one is I think it's the 4 attack ones, the 4 ads. Because they all have like really awkward tempos to them. Which never feels right. Because it's like bump, 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 bump kind of thing. So I'm less likely to like notice when I need to counter and stuff. Should I go ahead and finish it off before we get into the big fight? Maybe. We could just grab 2 more fights out here. And just be on Volcano for the big guy. Although, I don't know if Volcano does more damage. I didn't actually look at that. It do. So Volcano is the way to go. So we just want to go back and forth a little bit. It's not like a little bit of fighting out here is going to hurt us that much. Watch us get one of the birds. I will totally smack the crap out of a bird. I think if I were to design this... Oh, yeah, he's blinded. Great. If I were to design this myself... I would probably have it where you actually start gaining D-level stuff even this early. It just doesn't tell you about it. But they did not do that. You can only start getting D-level once you actually have a Dragon Seed. Which, by the way, is a good game, Dragon Seed. It's very, very simple. It's also another one where you can end up with a dick demon. But if you're wondering what that is, go watch the review of Jade Cocoon. I should actually make commands where you can just request the link to specific reviews. It'd be a little bit time consuming, but not hard. Of course, that would involve people actually using it for it to be really useful, but it would make it handy for me to be able to just call it and get links for people if they ask about them, though. Because that has come up where I'm like, this video, blah, 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 and then I have to figure out a way to link back to it. Which usually involves alt-tabbing and risking things breaking. Yeah, we'll swap over to Volcano whenever we get in here. Okay, Hoax has 2. Yes, it's a town made out of walls. It's like a barrel, and we're the fish. The war has changed everything. Nobody wanted it, but couldn't be avoided. Let's focus on our defenses for now. Yup. Groovy. I guess double slash does do a little bit more damage. But that's not going to make a huge difference. We need to start leveling the other one. Okay, so let's go get our dust first. It's going to be in this house. And then there's going to be one in the headquarters. Now the defense of my house is perfect. I will protect this no matter what. Downstairs in the fireplace. Why are we constantly just sticking our hands into fire? Ow, wow, wow. He never listens to you. He's stubborn ass. Don't worry, we're all a stubborn ass. Okay, and I think the only shop we have here is the one downstairs. But I do think we have items in a few of these places. Like right over here. And yes, I will talk to the guards in just a minute. No way such a thing could be alive. Yeah, we need the war meeting. Hoax in the marshlands. They're definitely on the back pedal, considering that they're surrounded essentially on 3 sides by attackers. Now for the awkward conversation.
It's a baby time. Yes.
Hi.
Well, we have guests. My
name is Dart. I am joining the Defensive Hoax for a while.
And both of you, when are you having your baby?
What are you talking about? Yes, we are. It's too early.
Oh, you're visiting a famous midwife, so I thought you wanted to get some advice about having a baby. Anyway, come back anytime if you're going to have one. I was a midwife for King Albert, too. We put him in a can.
I will make that joke way too many times. Then you've been observing this country since before the war?
Yes, it was 20 years ago. The former King Carlo passed away, and his younger brother Joel broke away. It seems he couldn't stand having His Majesty Albert, who was only 6 then, be the king. His Majesty Joel and His Majesty Carlo used to be very close. I wonder what made them change.
Diapers. Diapers made them change.
Diapers. Well, work hard. When you need me, come back anytime.
Meaning a midwife?
Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Tell you how to make babies. Even watch you do it.
No.
It's so wrong.
Okay, so we've got the treasure from there. We have the inn, which is down through this. And then we have the upstairs, I think this is the headquarters. This is the inn. Is there any room at the inn? I don't know. Probably looking pretty mangier. Alright, Angel's Prayer. We got further into it. We got to the end of disc 1, but I had hardware issues that made us lose the save as well as the entire recording, so we are starting back over. How's it going, Nova? We're gonna not stay here. But yeah, I haven't played all the way through the game in decades. Plural, maybe? The wall of this town used to be to protect against animals, but now it's used to stop people, because people are evil. I mean, we really are. Human beings suck. Hopefully you're doing all right. Human beings? No, human murderings. You've been streaming it yourself? Ah. How far in are you? Out of curiosity. I have a list of the Stardust locations, by the way, just so I don't miss them. Because that is something that I haven't done before, not even back in the day. So it's gonna be something that'll be nice to have. Phantom ship, it's easy to farm XP there. Cool.
My paw is in the 7th fort.
Miss Gilda's a famous midwife from this town who delivered the Majesty Albert. Okay. I heard that there's an indescribable statue in the back of Volcano Village. Spooky. Well, I'll have to check out that statue.
If we believe in God, will He end this war?
No. And finally, the priest. All you have to do is stand there and the little blue souls keep respawning? Ah. Yeah, whenever I was younger, I say younger because this came out when I was a teenager. I did do a lot more grinding in this. I don't think I'm gonna do much grinding. Unless I absolutely have to, or we reach a nice breakpoint, which we just haven't. I don't think we're going to either. I suppose I could look at that as a potential breakpoint and just push to it at the end of an episode, or session. Because generally I aim for 4-hour streams. Today's probably going to be 2 to 3. Because I am exhausted. We'll end the war and unify Sergio. No, you won't. Spoiler. Person named Slambert dies. There's an optional boss character you can get in Disc 3. Well, you're the famous guy who rescued Lavitz. I am Kaiser, the head of the 8th Knighthood. Hello, Kaiser. Are you Kaiser Soze? Yeah, we're also probably going to have the optional boss for the Stardust, which is going to be rough. It's better to fortify here and see how they move rather than attacking a dragon that we don't know about. I mean, we're going to have to attack the dragon anyway. We need to slaughter them all. Now, as far as the final party I plan on using, it's probably going to be a magic-focused party. Just because, one, I can be lazy with it, and two, we can ramp up our damage pretty nicely with it. Are you alright? Wonder how she will do. What? Lavitz's mother gave me a nice compliment. Fine, I'm not gonna cook for Dart. Aww. Fighting deepens the relationship in many ways. That's not how it works, my bud. Working through things does. Fighting does not improve your relationship. Night guards have to know the place. After you look around, come back to me. Stay with me, Lavitz. I want to go over the battle conditions. I want to go over the battle shampoos. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with Rose. We have to play Dart. And the Shauna replacement. I think her name is Melina or Melinda or something like that. Okay, that's all of the Hoax Stardust. Marshland will be able to get the last one. I don't know if that lady's in Lohan. In Lindsay Lohan. Albert's great for bosses with Rosestorm, yeah. It's a pretty big defense buff, especially considering if you cast it while in the special mode. Okay, Legend of Dragoon. Which version are you playing, by the way? Okay, so she's in Bale until the hero competition. So we could get the one in the marsh and bring it back. Which seems fine to me. Yeah, all the characters supposedly are good enough to beat the game with. I know that I don't want to be bouncing too much between them, because having everyone at a mid-level doesn't really help as much as having 3 just strong characters. And I know that Dart is just going to be the big guy, because he's always in the party. He never leaves. Okay, one thing I am glad about is we don't have any kind of time limit thing in this. I don't think there's anything else for us to do here. Yeah, Rose is definitely going to be in the party. As far as other characters, I'm still up in the air about my third. I have ideas of what I might want to do, but for now we're going with Shauna. I want to ask you both of you to guard the back gate. It's at the end of the stairs. Because we are kind of forced to use Slambert. Now we're forced to use Slambert in one of the upcoming fights. But it's not a hard one. You can trust me to guard. No. Be a night raid. We cannot relax till morning. Rest while it's still light. We're under attack! Great metal hand in the sky. Strangely quiet tonight. If the dragon comes near, we can easily tell. There are those in the forest. I mean, yeah, if you're ever out in the woods and you like hear a bunch of animals just making noises and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden everything goes quiet, get the fuck out of there. It's not just like, oh, bad things are going to happen. Once all the animals go silent, that means something bad. Or sometimes you are that something bad, but very, very rarely. Because we are primates. Go check on Shauna. See how it goes. Help, help, I'm being repressed. I should play Warcraft on here at some point. Not right this minute. Not in the very near future. We've got Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and Dragon's Spear to get through. We've got this to get through. I'm probably going to do one of the Shadow Hearts after this as well, so it's going to be a while.
Hey, we're under attack.
That was a very, very meaty arrow. Of course, those arrows are as tall as the characters. I can only imagine the type of bow you'd need to shoot something that size. Is that's more akin to shooting a small spear or a javelin. An arrow that size, I don't think you could even shoot it with like a 200-pound bow. I think you would need some kind of ballista-ish setup.
Well, stop it.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
And it's going to do a bit of annoying damage, but I think we'll be fine. The next guy is the one that's going to annoy me. He's going to have to guard for a few turns. We'll go ahead and take out one Sandora soldier. That way we can kind of guard through its nonsense. They're just focusing on him. Good lord. That was too late. Because I am SMRT smart. Okay, we want to stay above 150 for the most part.
Yes.
So I do need to be kind of conscious of my health during this. Mainly because big guy does a lot of damage. That's fight number 1. I don't think we get Shauna for this fight, do we? Here they come! It's a ninja. We'll guard the top. Hello, Ninja Gaiden. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it a great deal. It's going pretty much straight to getting a replacement hard drive. Just so anyone knows what any subs or bits or anything like that are going to. But thank you, Kitty. I appreciate it. It is a great game. It's not my favorite game, but it's a great game. My favorite game right now still sits with Expedition 33 that just dismounted every game I've played in the past 40 years. So it has avowed me. But this, I don't think Expedition 33 would have happened if not for games like this and Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy X, that kind of stuff. I think those were necessary bases for it. I haven't beaten Disco Elysium, but I do enjoy it. That is on my short list. That's actually on the Steam list for streaming. Legend of Legaia, yes. I actually have both physical disc and a ripped version of it now. I have digital archives of most of my physical collection. So, yeah, I haven't beaten Legaia. I have played it. It's an interesting beast as well. This guy's gonna nuke us, isn't he? Gonna cause me all kinds of trauma.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good RPGs out there. I do find it sad that turn-based RPGs have not gotten nearly as much love the past about 15 years. Everyone wants to go all these action-y ones. It's like, yeah, I understand why, but come on, who doesn't love this type of game? This guy's just gonna keep casting that, isn't he? Thankfully, Dart can outpace it a little bit. Lavitz, however, cannot. Expedition 33 is turn-based, but it has parry mechanics. It has parry and it has combo mechanics like this. So you have the action battle thing where you're just doing the buttons to make sure you get the full damage from it. And then you have, whenever the enemy's attacking you, you're pressing specific types of dodges, parries, jumps, and other defensive things to stop them from being able to damage you and to retaliate for massive damage as well. But I traditionally prefer turn-based because it lets me stop and think about stuff. Oh, he's buffing himself. Oh no, he's cloning himself. Can you nail the real me? I mean, yes. But all three of you are probably getting an attack, which is bad for me. Let's see. Can I'm going to go ahead and use Detonate Rock. Because why not? Okay, so he's the one on the left. I hate that it doesn't get rid of the fake ones whenever you do an AoE like that. It tells you which one it is, but it doesn't get rid of them. Now they're just focusing on dart. Can I have a turn? They've had 4 in a row. But yeah, classic RPGs are my bread and butter. Pretty much if I'm going to do an action RPG, it's going to be something like Diablo or Shadows or Nox or something like that. Not the more wild stuff. Let's see. Oh, we got the right one. Sweet. You have to fight the big Goliath guy. Yup.
Yes. Go.
Especially considering you have to fight the big Goliath guy after fighting this guy. This guy is a prick.
Yes. Go.
I'm hoping that I stay above 100 before we go into the big Goliath fight. Okay, so he's going to clone again. Probably get like 7 turns in a row. Yeah, I wish whenever they split him up that they'd actually reduce the amount of damage they do, but no. They get the full arsenal, so you're basically sitting here just getting wrecked by them casting a bunch of AoE spells. Okay, so you... I want to say it's going to be that guy.
Yes.
Nope.
Go. Volcano.
Oh, it is. Sweet. We might have to use some healing items. Oh, we got another healing breeze. I don't want to use that up. We got Rod Typhoon. Not going to see that being used yet. That might not even get used until we get to Albert. It's Giganto, because creative names. I love the game. The writing is a bit cheesy at times. That's the reason why it doesn't quite hit my of favorites list. But he's real. The ones who fought so far were no match for him. And now, with no chance to heal, we fight Big Ol' Boy. We do have improved life. I don't think he spawns. Yeah, he doesn't spawn with allies. And yeah, we should be able to heal up during this stage. I'm more concerned about stage 2 on it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to guard until we get up to over 200, and then we'll go ham on him. If we had access to Shauna, this would be a cakewalk, but we don't. Won't you be pushing your luck there, bud? I think he's trying to do the knockback attack whenever he does that. I could be wrong. And I forget if the knockback attack actually does a proper stun or not. Okay, you get over 200. That way you can survive a full-on whack to the face.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Where are you going after? Ugh. It's not like he does massive amounts of damage, but he's, 40 damage in 2 hits is still pretty rough. Especially considering we only have 200 some odd life. That's 20% of our life. Okay, so now we're ready to get back into like full-on fight. Once he goes ragey mode, it's going to suck a lot, though.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Yeah, only 19 damage from Harpoon is not great, but, we'll be fine. And yeah, each time we drop below 150, we'll go into heal mode again.
Go. Volcano.
The question is, I think he rages up. Beat you with his hands. This is where he starts moving us around and being a prick. Okay, guard. Guard. And here he comes. Yep, the bash together thing sucks. That is through our guard. Good lord, bud. Now I could, not with Lavitz. Lavitz is not going to be using attack items. Oh, and we have to get, if we mess him up, we take damage. It's an auto counter. He's one of the only ones that does that, if I remember correctly. This should be 40 on Lavitz. No, only 32. That's not terrible.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Okay, so he's in yellow. God dang it. Yeah, there is a bit of latency because I am emulating this right now rather than on original hardware. So I'm having to like time it like a frame before when I would on the original PlayStation. That and I'm watching chat. So I just realized if there's been chat on YouTube, I haven't been able to see it because OBS decided to jack up. Wonderful. Time for a heal up. Especially since he's probably going to go... it's probably not going to be red until probably one more round of full attacks. I do find it interesting that his single target attack is less damage than his group target attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back up to 200 before we go ham on him again. And no, this is not anywhere near the toughest fight in the game. This fight and the ghost ship boss are the rough ones. They are definitely rough. But end game fights in this are brutal. Are you doing the Chains version or the original version? Out of curiosity. Get Kongle. Part of me is glad that they did include bosses that have punishment for you not finishing the combo, but at the same time,
Yes.
wish it didn't. Oh, I hit that one, you sack of shit. Pardon my French. Ouch. That's the downside to having a multi-combo one on this fight as well. You're more likely to mess it up. Still does damage. Not as good of a trade. Trying to think what the... I mean, of course, the very, very end game bosses are going to be tougher. But I think it's just because of this guy's fast and strong that it becomes... And he has AoEs that are physical, that it becomes a bit of a trial. We're in no risk of really dying from him, though. We out-heal the damage he does. Just a matter of a war of attrition going on here. Of course, if he keeps doing that, this war of attrition is going to take way longer. Because it seems like almost like he's speeding up as the battle goes on. Now we could do the classic green, red, and purple combo as far as our team goes in this. Yeah, you also don't have a full party at this point. Yep. You are limited to 2.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
He's almost down. I'm debating whether I want to just push it. Yeah, if he keeps doing that double attack, I can't just push it. Because that is a lot of damage and I don't want to waste revival items. Let's try.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Feel my rage. Dude has Goro energy like nothing. And if I remember correctly, she doesn't get her next combo until 14, so we end up with her at like 99 for Whip Smack. Wake up. Wake up. We've been trying to wake you up for years. You've been in a coma. The hell you do? Look at me. I can cast Fireball. I didn't ask how big the room was. I want his axe. I just want to use that as my own weapon. This was epic back in the day, by the way. I remember being so enthralled with this game back whenever I... Ooh, Power Wrist. Back whenever I first got it. These are not humans! No one... We have wings. Of course we're not humans. I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. The night of the dragon. The Dragoon was born. Ugh. I'm surprised you didn't die. Giganto don't die. Giganto will pay you back. Someone was mentioning that there's a Kongol dating simulator in the works. which I think is hilarious. We're exhausted. We just summoned a fiery dragon out of our buttocks. And we're probably responsible for like half the fire damage at the place because of how he transformed and flew around like an idiot. What are you to Dart? What did you do to him? I was only cut it out, both of you. Yeah, they're gonna argue over him. Oh no, whatever will we do? We should also probably have that open. Just in case things go sideways. I'm trying. I don't think I could really say I have a favorite game before Expedition 33. Yes, I have favorite games before that, but it has been ages since there was a game. I think Final Fantasy Tactics was. Yeah, well, there might have been some since then. Final Fantasy Tactics was another game that I just replayed multiple times. Like Expedition 33. This one, I don't see myself binging it multiple runs in a row, if that makes sense. Only reason I will do that is if I end up trying to speed run the game. There's very few RPGs that I can do that. She saved my life. I was able to make it to Celeste. Then the person who saved you from the dragon was, yep, purple lady who only has one pant leg. What is it with RPGs and not having fully dressed characters? Can you imagine walking down the street and seeing somebody with just one pant leg? I think a lot of people would give it an odd look. Like, if it's just a slit dress, like where you have the slit showing one leg, that generally won't get the weird looks. But if you have just like a full-on one pant leg with sneakers and one lack of pant leg, it'll sometimes get weird looks unless you're at a anime con and people are cosplaying. Clothes optional down there. I mean, Florida. Okay, understandable. I do find it hilarious that Texas and Florida basically fight over who can be the most methed up. And Google, that's not what I said. I did not say messed up. I said methed up. You deserve the rule of dragons. Yay, we're a dragoon. I didn't know there was such power concealed in my father's memento. I didn't know it. It was a test to see if he could be a dragoon. If you couldn't, you would be dead now, because Kongol would have Kongoled you. You know too much about things nobody could know. Are you part of the Illuminati? Yeah, but yours is not mere knowledge. It's a story and legend that has been lost. I heard about it from Minister Noish. If Minister Noish knew about it, it has not been lost. Shaking fists. Oh, this lost lore that I heard of from Duden Castle. How could you know that? I mean, if he learned it from a book, that book is still around. Honestly, I was surprised myself, but now I know why. Ah, you guys look like my dear old friends. Yeah, they were all color-coded to their particular orb colors. We got the white orb, we got the red orb, we got the green orb, we got the purple orb. They knew the way to go, the things to do, the enemy to defeat, and the people to protect. Feel the same about you guys, so I couldn't help doing that. You could have just let us die and found somebody else who likes the color red. What are they doing now? Everybody's gone. It's all in the past. They're dead. She killed them all. I'm used to being hated. Oh, I'm guessing she is a wingling. Oh, is the head of the knighthood, Sir Kaiser, in here? The 7th Fort is under strong attack by Sandorus. No. We'll be fine. 7th Fort in the marshland is under a fierce attack of the dragon. Due to that, the 10th Legion decided to wander out. Survivors are still responding. It came from hell. Seems there's a nest there for the dragon. Okay. So we've got to go reinforce the marshland. If we don't defeat the dragon, we don't have a future. I mean, that's pretty understandable. Only human. Humans cannot defeat a dragon. Are you sure? Now I'm going to have to beat the dragon without going into Dragoon form, just to prove that humans can do shit. Yeah, wasted death is honorable, sure. We're Klingons. No. I don't know how to speak Klingon. I probably just called your mother a potato. But Dragoons can defeat him. Okay. We are beyond humans. That's right. Dragoons! Or we can ride dragons. Dart Rose, it seems you're the only people we can count on. So 2 people instead of a full army. We got this, right? We definitely got this. The Kingdom of Basil is finished unless we defeat the Pastafarians. Actually, spaghetti sounds good right now. And they keep mentioning basil, so it's like, I could make spaghetti. Although I don't have spaghetti noodles. I have penne noodles, so I'd probably do beef and tomato sauce with penne. Definitely some Parmesan on there. Think I have some garlic. Well, I have some toast I can turn into garlic bread. Now we get to learn about Dragoons. Are we gonna do the tutorial? No. I already know what the tutorial is. That Dart fella yesterday, he wore unique armor and defeated Congo. With Dart, Imperial Sandora is not even a match as our enemy. Dart is the messiah of the Kingdom of Basil. No, we're not a messiah. Then tell me, Rose, how should I fight as a Dragoon? Gonna knock me into battle, I'm gonna immediately say, nah, we'll pass. I really do wish there was a proper remake of this, but I don't see that ever happening. Like, with a good translation and higher quality backgrounds. A lot of the backgrounds are really nice, but whenever we get into these, like, 3D backgrounds, it's kinda meh. And it's not just by attacking that increases it. It's as long as we get any SP, we can get it. I could have sworn by now that I had some SP items. But I guess I don't. Okay, so the Marshland one is in the fort building in the bedroom fireplace. Okay. And that'll be our 10th one, which means we can get an item from it. I'm pretty sure we can go back up to Bale to talk to her. even if we go into the marshland. I'll be all right. I already know how to do all this stuff. We don't need to re-tutorialize everything. Although I understand why it's there. So we're going to duck in. We're going to get the 10th Stardust. And we're going to go back, turn it in, get ourselves a better item. And hope I don't completely faded out. Shauna's kind of nice because of her speed as well. Party-wise, place. Lavitz will be a weak point if we don't keep him on. Shauna will be a weak point because she falls way behind on level if we just don't leave her in the party. So I do think we leave Rose chilling. And yeah, this should be... We already got the 9th one, I think. Yeah, we have 9. So we go to the fort building first. Squishy ground. Yeah, we might only make it to 2 hours today. I am fading hard. I'm not sure. Yeah, we can't go in there. I think it's just a matter of getting into the fort. Oh my gosh! I won't let you have your way. This is what we missed last time by going left first. So we'll get all the treasure over here. Okay, so she's just going to guard and hope for the best. The rest of us are just going to go offensive.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Now they're both going to get to attack. They do so much damage to her. She does not have good defense. She even has Night Shield on, so... Okay, so 32 for a normal attack. If he shields up, he gets 21 back, and it's probably going to be 50. No, it should be 16 if he gets hit with shield up. I do wish that I could just drop characters off and not use them, but it's not going to be a thing for us. Apparently, the bot is working. Or noticing ads. It's not able to play them, though, which is very strange. Time to die.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
We did get a damage up from that. I think all of the soldiers die. Like, we basically have a fight, soldier dies, we go replace that soldier. Do another fight, soldier dies, we replace the soldier. It's yada, 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 yada. We could go offensive items. I'm not going to do that right now. Mainly because it doesn't really help us very much. Because we would be wasting them on minor enemies.
Yes. Tap. Go. Volcano.
Yeah, just get them down to one guy at the very least so we can heal up a little bit. Hopefully he keeps just throwing garbage at us. That way we can heal up Dart. Lavitz, you can go ahead and just attack. Take life easy. Get all murdery. Oh, you jerk. He doesn't really have a way to mitigate enough damage from that. And I have a feeling he's going to just keep using a damage item on it. Yep. Oh, he used it on Shauna. That's actually fine. Shauna can recover from it. Dart struggles. God dang it. They just really don't like him. And yes, you're going to hear squeaking because I am adjusting and leaning back in my seat. I shouldn't do that because it's going to make me more tired, but still. And we are back from the ad. We're just fighting another group of dudes. Dudes! I could use a heal item. Probably wouldn't be bad. We shall never retreat. We shall never surrender. It's not really a boss gauntlet so much as just a soldier gauntlet. Very mediocre dudes are slowly impeding our ability to attack. He's gonna have to heal. Everybody else is just gonna attack the Sandora soldier. I'm probably gonna have Lavitz heal it.
Yes. Tap. Go. Volcano.
Healing potion. Get topped off there, bud. 105. Is that going to kill him off? No, I think we're going to start softening the one on the right. Dart can kill the one on the left. Provided he doesn't get murked by him. Ow.
Yes.
Thank you, earbud. Fucking hell. Yeah, I was adjusting my arm, and my earbud got, because it's got a coarse cord, because it's ribbed with metal. So it just grabbed on my arm hair and ripped itself out of my ear. So I missed my attack. Really wish they wouldn't just flat out target him with it, because he's fire elemental, so you think he's taking extra damage from it too. which sucks. Anybody but him. We got plenty of healing items. I shouldn't be cranky about it, but I wanna. You're not my real dad. Cannot wait until the 22nd. Make my day, you filthy animal. Because on the 22nd, we'll be starting our D&D campaign back up, and I get to play my new character. I get to torment other characters. As a DM, I'm also a bit of a... I like coming up with weird and twisted shit. Although it's I have seen much worse things than what I've created in my head. But I do like coming up with creative ways to use characters' backstories and stuff like that. If you don't give me a backstory, I'm just not going to involve you as much in the story because I have nothing to anchor you onto. If you give me a proper backstory, I will totally give you something to be tormented by. Especially if you make it so your sibling is in the campaign. That's kind of a given. Though I do tend to follow the pet rules, where I'm not going to kill a pet unless you start using a pet in combat. And blip. Goodbye, you fool. Weirdly enough, I all of a sudden have the urge to play Balls. Has anybody else here played that? It's the old Sega Genesis. Well, it was on Super Nintendo as well. I played it on Sega. It was an old, like, fighting game where your characters were literally made of orbs. So the Knighthoods can't handle anything, but we have to for them. It is intriguing to me. I think he might be getting close-ish. Lavitz, that is, to maxing out one of his things. I do think we want to switch him out for Rose soon. Simply because we're going to be using Rose longer. Thing is, I'm slightly afraid of him being weak in the part we're forced to use him. Which is not too far from now. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna do about 40 something. No, it did 60. I was wrong. He getting murked. Because we definitely want to go Rose. The question is, who's our third? Oh, look, an elite. Is that all? Why, yes. Yes, it is. Well, looky here. A boss fight. I have a turn, thank you. Can I kill him before he kills us? You know what? I think we can. Dragoon. Actually, forget if we have an EMP. We start out at full MP? Magic flame shot you. Now, for as much crap as I give the script of this, I have to say, the voice acting is actually halfway decent, even if it is just little clips. Can you maybe not focus in on her? Got the boss. Go ahead and guard. Are they going to run away? They are not going to run away. They did not chicken out. They are not going to chicken out.
Go.
I'm just going defensive on her because I don't want her to die because I don't want to have to waste revival items. That is more than she heals. Okay, let's get rid of you. Last Tuesday. Today is Thursday, isn't it? What day of the week are you? I don't think these guys will actually cast spells, but I could be wrong. I think all they do is dagger and sword, because they were with the boss. But I could be misremembering. And get him back up to at least a decent amount of life. 150-ish should be good for him. And yeah, if you get the item that gives you SP per turn, you could literally just sit and have a macro, essentially. Just do your guard moves. And to let you just build up an endless amount of SP and just level that up fast that way. It would, fast is a relatively term, but fast as in with minimal effort. There we go. It'd probably take overnight to get decent level in it, though. I don't know if you keep accumulating after you hit the breakpoint. Now you're a jerk. And soldier down. That might have gotten us a level as well. Got us an attack ball, which is just a random attack item. Burning Rush. We will not get to that for a while, but Burning Rush is probably going to be one of our go-tos. Sun Rhapsody. Cool, 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 cool. Probably more fighting if I had to take a wild guess. Everybody's dead. And they all died. These, I think, are mana recovery. Ah, Sir Levitz. Watch out for the dragon's breath. This is the end. The War God's Amulet. And change up our party a little bit. Addition on you, you're still doing Volcano. You still haven't even finished Harpoon, which sucks. As far as chance to hit, frankly, I think War God's Amulet on her. That or Power Wrist. Yeah, we'll go Power Wrist on her because she's just automatically high damage. Just doing a quick save. It is poison. Who'd have thunk it? Spirit Potion. Please rest in peace. And they all died again. I might have to do a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough again. That's another game that I've been having an itch to play again. Not a massive itch, but a bit of one. Let's see, I think I need to take one of these idiots out. So I can guard and restore my life.
Yes. Go.
Yeah, they're not doing massive damage. Let's get Dart healed up. Yeah, this is the party that I was going to be using before we had the crash. So using this one now, not a terrible idea. We might end up actually having this be our main. Because then we'd be with these characters since the very beginning. They'd be caught up on levels. Shauna does get dropped. Twice, actually. She gets dropped after the poison in this place. And she gets dropped after you switch her out for a replacement. I'm glad he was guarding. Otherwise, then that would have been a pain in the butt.
Yes. Go.
So let's go back and get ourselves the reward for 10. Now we have the marshland one. This should be an item that gives us extra 50% life or something like that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to unequip her before we get to the end of this place, so it doesn't hold her items hostage. Because this game does that. It doesn't actually unequip people. It will hold them hostage. The items, that is. Okay, little guys, not the worst things ever to fight. Do a lot less damage, but I think they have a special ability. We want to take out the merman first.
Whip smack.
I mean, she can resist that. She takes as much just standing there as he took while defending.
Yes.
That tells you the, like, discrepancy in magic defense. It's wild.
Whip smack.
You need to just keep defending for now. I think Rose is the one that attacks for this one. Unless they keep causing problems for her. Ow. This is a more fragile team than some of the alternatives. I have a feeling later bosses are going to punish us for that. But all we'd have to do is grind for like a level or two and we'd have way more life. Because of how life scales in this. Very, very quickly. Let's see. Nothing in here. And now we just get the heck out and dodge before we get attacked again. We did not succeed at avoiding that.
Whip smack.
We don't have to worry about pushing hers to conclusion. Rose's, that is. She's gonna level hers up pretty much all the way regardless.
Yes.
Before she gets her next one. God damn it. I should have taken the shot. Goodbye, Fiend.
Whip smack.
Yes. Go.
And yes, Volcano gets to be a pretty decent amount of SP. If I remember correctly, the 4-stage one is the best SP growth, or I could be misremembering. But generally speaking, later on, we're probably just going to choose the one that has the highest SP growth. Just because I want to get my Dragoon level up to max as soon as possible. And I want to unlock all of my normal attacks. Oh, it's a bird! A spear. Actually, I'm gonna go check what total vanishing does. I don't think it'll work on these guys. So, total vanishing. There's no effect against unique armor monsters. Notably told anything. So no, this one doesn't do anything like that. So I guess we go attack ball and spear frost. That was not the attack item I was hoping. I was hoping it would do some damage. So 3 Spear Frosts and maybe a luck. I don't know if 3 is enough to kill this guy. Wow. Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill him. I'm not even going to waste my resources on it.
Yes.
Because I think we have to do like 4 or 5 damage to him. But whenever we miss with that item, it was just like, nope, no luck there. We can't get our reward out of it, so don't even try. They're basically the metal slimes of this game, so it's one of those things where it's really lucrative to beat them, but you got to be set up for it. Let's go sell some stuff real quick. Okay, so 3 Sun Rhapsodies we'll keep. Spirit Potion, we have 1. Angel Prayer, we'll get rid of 1. Total Vanishing. It can be used for some gimmicky stuff, I know, but I don't remember what all, so we're just going to sell it. I don't remember what all things we can use that for. I know that there's some things that are coded as, like, not bosses that are bosses that it can destroy, but that feels cheesy and unintended to me. Whereas using a guide to find all the freaking Stardust feels intended. It's the rare thing I promised you. Thanks in advance for the next time. Physical Ring. Armed. Raises maximum HP by 50%. Which is not necessarily the best, but it'll make Dart tankier. The rest of them don't get enough from it just yet. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, meh, whatever. Let's see. I think I am going to... I'm going to just let you guys off in the wild because I am foggy. We've been going for a bit over 2 hours, but I can't concentrate. So next time we're going to go do the marsh, I'll move us over there. But keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Tomorrow we'll have a full length stream. Maybe a little bit of a long one. I just need to not be up all night dealing with stupid stuff. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.